Hey, what up, though? iHeartMiko podcast. What is today? The 29th? April 29th, 2018. Welcome to the iHeartMiko podcast. I'm Miko Grimes. Today, I am joined by baby daddy himself, Brent Grimes. I apologize. Let me just kick this shit off right. I apologize for skipping last week. As most of my followers know, I was traveling. A bitch hit seven podcasts in 8 days. And I was getting the content out. I'm trying to, reach out to other people, network.
Ball.
Do what I have to do. I'm trying to build my brand and get other people familiar with who I am. So that requires traveling to other states and going on other people's podcasts, something that I like for people to do for me as well. So please accept my apology. I don't apologize very often because I don't really be sorry for shit, but well, I'm serious. I don't be sorry for shit.
I feel
but,
you.
I really am sorry. I don't like to let you guys down and not give y'all a show every week because I know y'all be missing a bitch. But for those of you that do have a problem with it, I don't really care. You care?
Not at all.
Some motherfucker came in my mentions on Twitter and said to me, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Consistency is important if you really want us to follow you. Bitch, nigga, first of all. Here's the first of all of it. I don't got to do none of this shit, just so we're clear. Okay? This nigga has made me a very wealthy woman. Okay?
Yeah, I'm pretty cool.
You are cool. So I'm doing this out of love, like literal love. You think I turned my formal dining room into a podcast room because I don't have shit to do, nigga? I could find plenty of things to do, okay? This is what I love to do. So please don't come for me if I skip a week. It's not on purpose, and I really be missing doing it. I really be sad. But sometimes shit comes up, shit happens, and when this doesn't pay your bills, it's no shade, but I might skip once or twice a year, probably. That's it. So, sorry, not sorry. But since I missed 2 weeks, there's so much that happened, Brent. And we're not going to get to all of it, but what we are going to talk about is your ass going to the Bucks draft party. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was actually fun. It was
this nigga
cool.
Brent don't do shit like that. Like, he really doesn't. And I was so happy he went. He had his fan face on. He didn't say no to any pictures. He played cornhole. Like, you were really cool. Like, I like that.
Appreciate that.
And I know that we don't live in Tampa. And I honestly feel like Tampa is the city we've least connected with. Like, I feel like our Atlanta connection is strong as fuck with the fans. Even the Miami connection is strong. And I feel like you got to get a stronger connection with the Bucks fans. Like, you have to. You got to start touching them a little more.
All right.
Because this might be your last year. Who knows?
You never know. So, I feel what you're saying. That's why I went to the draft party with like a good attitude. Like, it was like, I'm gonna make this fun. And I had fun with you. We played cornhole. That's always fun.
We won.
Yeah, of course.
In case y'all was wondering.
Yeah, in case you wondered, that's always.
We was down like 12-2, my nigga.
Yeah, they had us on a little elementary cornhole thing.
It wasn't the proper length, but you don't complain. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't.
Yeah, we didn't complain about the fact that it wasn't measured out properly. Like, none of it was right.
A baller got to adjust. That's all.
That's like complaining and saying like there's something was wrong with the rim or the net. We all shoot on the same one, my nigga.
Right. So we gave
him a problem.
Yeah, we can't. I was telling him the whole time, once I get this, it's about to happen to you, because he was talking crazy to me. He was having fun. The tide's turning real quick on him. I think I hit a 4-bagger on him one time.
Yeah, you did.
So, you know what I mean?
And the fifth one almost went in. I remember. I had to talk some shit to you at first. Remember?
Yeah,
I had to hype you up.
You were talking crazy to me. I'm like, chill.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Brent? I'm over here holding us down. I'm not used to that.
Like,
I'm
chill.
the one that, usually just pick up points here and there. You hold us down.
Yeah. I had to adjust. That's all.
Yeah,
it's an adjustment period.
It's all good. Well, shout out to the Bucks fans. I appreciate you guys. Even so many of you guys were like saying, I'm sorry to come up and bother you, but can I shake your hand? Like, dog, we came to fuck with y'all. You don't have to say sorry when we show up to a fan event. We are there to kick it with y'all. So they were so nice, though, weren't they?
Yeah, it was like what you just said. every time somebody came up to me, it was like, I'm sorry, I know. I'm like, I'm here to talk to you guys. Yes. So it's not a problem at all. It was a guy that wanted to take a picture and was apologizing the whole time. I'm like, bruh, just kick it. You could chill here and talk if you want. But it was cool.
So I wanted to ask you how you felt about Meek Mill's being out of jail. Because I know you from Philly, you know, and you know you low key listen to battle rap where he came from. You got so many battle rap bars. You want to spit any?
No, I ain't got one.
You don't
right
want to spit now. Look how shy you acting now.
But I am a battle rap artist. I might start my battle raps back up. But I usually do them in training camp. Yes. So I gotta get in that state of mind and make up battle raps again. But I'm not in that state of mind right now. But yeah, it's cool. I mean, I didn't feel like he should have been in jail, really. What was it again?
He was on a scooter.
On a scooter. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like it.
He's on parole. Like, he's been on parole over a decade for a small charge. And that's honestly the reason that everybody was like, he committed a crime. He did something he wasn't supposed to do. And this is what I think. The original punishment was the one that was wrong. To put somebody on probation for that long, like it's almost like telling a kid not to do anything bad for 10 years.
For 10 years.
10 years, you can't be a kid. You can't fuck up in life. You got to be perfect for 10 fucking years.
You can't do anything like ride on a scooter. Like what, bro?
And I'm sure he has broken those rules multiple times inside of there. But if the nigga ain't doing no real crime, like killing somebody, choking a bitch out, slapping his baby mama, like, come on, riding a scooter.
I felt like that was petty. So I feel like it's right that he's out right now.
Right. And the worst part about it was, you know, Mr. Kraft posted a picture saying he was so happy that Meek Mill was out.
What is that all about?
Dog, how you supporting Meek Mill but also supporting Trump? Trump is for all these bullshit ass laws that keep people in jail, yet you mad that Meek Mill fell into that bullshit charge? You gotta pick a struggle. Like, you can't try to be cool and want the black nigga from Philly out, like acting all like you really give a fuck about Meek Mill. And then on the other end, you got to Make America Great Again. You donate millions of dollars to Trump. Like, it don't make no sense.
I didn't, like, why is he cool? Like, how is he cool with Meek Mill? I don't know.
I have no clue.
That's why I was
you know what I was thinking about? He honestly and genuinely thought it was wrong.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think.
Maybe. Because it is.
It is. I think he was like, you know what? I am, pro-Trump because this nigga's helping the coins and the bags, but this some bullshit.
Yeah.
But you have to pick a side. Remember when we first got together and I told you I would divorce you if you voted Republican? Do you remember that?
You would divorce me?
Yes. You don't remember that?
No.
And you was like, why can't we vote Republican? And I was like, because it makes sense if you have a lot of money to vote Republican, because most Republican candidates look out for the wealthy.
Right.
And I just feel like sometimes you have to take the right choice. Like, you have to make the right choice as opposed to whatever, like, makes you better. And most of the owners in the NFL are going to side with Trump because he does help them make money. He helps us make more money. But I still don't think it's right, So that's why it's like, nah, I can't fuck with it. I can't
So what if it is a Republican that is upstand some of the values that you want?
I'm never voting again. Not for president.
I forgot.
Anyway.
Never mind. I forgot.
Pointless.
Who I'm talking to.
Until the system changes, you will never see me in line voting for another motherfucking president. You know what? I take that back. The only way I'll vote again is if a black person runs.
What if it's a woman?
Yep. I'll even vote for Oprah, dumbass.
What if it's just a woman, not black?
No. Nope. I don't give a fuck. If you ain't black, you ain't getting my vote. And I don't care who's mad. Now, I'm going to do the local vote.
What if it's any minority besides white? You gotta respect
I gotta look out for us. It's no shame. I fuck with my Spanish, Mexicans,
I was just curious.
South Americans. I fuck with all of them. They us. They are us, low key. But I gotta get us out the water.
But the only way you're voting is if it's a black person.
If it's a black person.
I mean, you're honest.
And even Kanye. If Kanye runs for president,
you'll vote for him.
I'm gonna vote for this dumb motherfucker. I am. That just lets you know what I'm all about.
Yeah, we got.
Fuck it.
You're clear.
We need to balance this shit. There's been too many white people in the White House. Too many.
You're completely transparent.
Transparent as fuck. Anybody got a problem with it? I don't really give a fuck. But anyway, you know what? Before we get into all this other shit, let's get Omar on the phone because we got to talk about the draft. I feel bad because I have left Omar hanging.
You know, this is
for a minute.
His shit.
This is Omar's shit, y'all. Omar cannot fucking wait. He's a little salty that I didn't let him get his draft picks off before the draft. So now I got to let him run it back and see how right he was.
Watch the excitement in his voice.
This nigga, he love this shit. Omar, that's my nigga though. Omar passionate about his shit.
He gonna have so many stats.
Yo.
What up, my nigga?
What happening?
How you doing?
I'm good. Can't complain.
Yeah.
I'm actually watching some NBA basketball. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Look at there.
Yeah, the draft is over.
Yes. That's why I called you. So I got baby daddy on with me right now. Say what up to Brent.
What up, Brent?
What up, Omar? I'm chilling.
I wanted to ask you, because I hear for year after year, I hear young guys say they want to be or compare their game to Brent Grimes. What the hell does that feel like?
It's dope. I mean, it's dope to hear like that, you know, that people are watching how you play and they're, you know, want to do things like you do.
The young guys, though, Brent. You're 13 years in, and it's dudes that's like 21 saying they want to be like you.
Well, it's tough. I'm going to tell them. It's tough to do what I'm doing.
Why is it so tough?
I have a special set of skills.
I love my nigga, yo. He be humbly bragging like a motherfucker. If y'all ever wonder where I get it from, this nigga gives me a humble brag all the time. Oh my God.
What people don't realize is when interacting with both of y'all have very similar personalities.
Yes.
You just don't see the real Brent.
They don't. Because he in public, Brent is like a whole nother nigga. He is like clean, proper.
Yeah.
Yes, he says all the right shit. I'm the same everywhere. But when Brent is with me, he a whole new nigga. A whole new nigga. And you know it, Omar, because you've seen it.
Yes. I've seen funny. It. I'm like, people think it's Miko. Like, no, when they're together, they're both the same way. I enjoy listening to y'all talk about sports.
Okay, before we get into this draft stuff, Omar, I want to ask you something about your homeboy Brandon Marshall, because I had this question, and you know it's not that many football things that I don't really know about, but this one got me a little curious. So Brandon Marshall, I know you saw Dez Bryant was basically saying he's trying to stay in the NFC East, and I was trying to figure out where the hell he was going to fit, because to me the teams didn't need him. So then people started saying that he was going to go to the Giants, and Brandon Marshall retweeted and said, "Ain't no room for him." Right? Mm-hmm. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Then the nigga got released. And they said it was because he failed the physical. Now, I didn't even know that you would even take a physical when you're already on the roster. And I asked Brent, too. Didn't I ask you this?
Yeah, I was...
How do you fail a physical while you're on the roster?
I think you have to take an end-of-the-year physical, don't you? But then they knew he was hurt because he was on IR.
Yeah.
So,
you take... Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, because you could
you take a physical at the end of the year. Everybody does, especially if you have an injury. But if you have an injury, you usually stay there. You're getting treatment, and that's what it is. They never say we cut you because of a failed physical if you're already on the team. Usually they'll just say we decided to go another way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing I know about the situation. I talked to Brandon a long time ago when all these receivers were getting like $8 million. Whack receivers were getting $8 million deals, and I was like, dude, like you might benefit from being out on the market. And I was like, are you safe? And he was just like, I don't know. He didn't make you feel confident, like you. No.
Okay.
He didn't. He definitely didn't feel like he was in the plans there, and so I kind of got the sense that he felt like it was going to be time to move on, or they were going to move on. I know he likes the New York market just because he gets to do media stuff, but and Brandon's a very hard player to find a place because you have to know him to be able to be comfortable with him, because Brandon's not one of those guys who's just gonna be like, yes sir, no sir,
right?
And so, but I don't know if I know he still wants to play, but I don't know if he wants to jump through all the hoops to play. You understand what I'm saying?
So, like, he might be retired.
No, I don't think so, because he's training too hard to retire. Like, I've asked him, and I told him, you shouldn't retire because you still got a lot left in you. You just had 2 injury-prone, 2 seasons shortened by injury. Now, that's what happens when guys get old, but, I still think that he should go out on a better note, and I'm curious to see what happens and where he does end up.
Me too, because for you to come out, for him to tell you he wasn't sure that his spot was secure, and then to still tweet, "Ain't no room for you," like, nigga, what was you thinking?
No, and that's the thing. I don't think, Brandon does a lot of things on purpose, and I wouldn't be surprised if he wanted to be released by the Giants. I honestly wouldn't be surprised. I have not specifically asked him, but you could just sense he was like, and I was asking because I thought he would have been cut earlier, and then when he wasn't cut, I was just like, oh, so what, they keeping you? And he was like, I don't know about that.
Wow, he should have asked to be released if he thought that, so he could at least try to compete.
I don't know. It's funny, and I hate what's happening to veterans. Like, there should be a limitation on when teams can cut players, because even Dez, like, how you gonna let all the free agency dry up and then cut Dez?
But that's the game. Shit. That's the game, Omar. That's the game, right? That's how they do it. That's what they were trying to do to Brent Grimes until Miko stepped in. You know that, right? They try to release you when all the money's gone, and then threaten you and force you to come back for the small bag. Yeah, no.
See, that's some real, and that's why part of the reason why I have no respect for the NFLPA. None.
Yeah.
Zero.
DeMaurice with that cash register draw, fuck him. I can't stand him, dog.
Why you calling that man jaw cash register?
It is. It looked like it come out like a register, like, oh, like cha-ching, as soon as you ring something up. You need to get the fuck out of here. He's trying to now act like he's on the player's side and saying all this stuff about the league is full of shit. But you're the one that got them to sign the 10-year label deal that they're fucked in right now.
Yeah, and not only that, but I don't think he's properly preparing players to do a walkout. Like, right. Players should have a work stoppage before 10 years of the labor deal is up, because just like the NBA, you ain't got to wait till the last
year to get
a deal done. Like, and players should be financially preparing to have a work stoppage. Like, you know what would be dope? Not this year, but next year, just be like, ain't gonna be no playoffs if we don't have a new deal.
That would be dope.
This is where y'all make y'all money.
Because the players don't make no money in the playoffs for real. People don't understand that. Like, it's a 50. What is it? It went up 112,000 for the Super Bowl now.
Yeah,
for the Super Bowl, it's 112,000 per player for the Super Bowl.
It's something like
you
that.
Can't get Brent Grimes out of bed for that, my nigga.
See, but you're playing for the ring and the honor. And
who gives a fuck about that ring? It's worth nothing to those players once the game is over. Nothing.
But here's the problem with the NFL, which is why I don't think players will ever find any headway in this labor strife. They cycle them out every 4 years. It's rare that you get a dude like Brent Grimes and Brandon Marshall that have played a decade and have lived through 2 cycles of players. Like, right. How many cornerbacks have the Tampa Bay Bucks drafted to replace Brent Grimes already? Like, they just added 2 more. They drafted like 2 last year. Like, you know what I'm saying? So what they do is they take advantage of the fact that, okay, the guys who make it to the 4 years, then they get the second deal, and their focus is on securing the bag. And then the other guys, they can't even afford no lockout.
No,
the guys on their first
they shutting the fuck up.
They like we just need to work because we already spent the money that we got.
Yeah.
Like, so, and then, by the time you figure it out, and I think Jarvis Landry discovered this, by the time you figure out how the NFL works and that it's a gangster business, it's too late. And that's how they take advantage of it.
Yo, I was DMing Jarvis like before the season even ended, and I was like, my nigga, listen to me, okay? Don't let him do it to you. Stand your ground, nigga. Like, because you have to, at some point, you have to gamble on yourself. You have to bet on yourself, or they'll fuck you.
Oh, no doubt. He bet on himself, and he won that contract. He won. Now he got to play in Cleveland, but sometimes
who gives a shit? The money is green. I don't know why people keep saying that, Omar. I don't understand.
I live there, man.
I don't give a fuck. I told Brent Grimes, I said, if the Browns give you the bag, I will be packed in a fucking hour, my nigga, and on the plane to Cleveland, courtside watching LeBron as well. Like, come on now. What's wrong with Cleveland? I don't give a fuck if they don't win a single game. This is about securing your future for your family. Because these teams and these leagues don't give a fuck about you. So you have to get out there and get your money. Now, you have to ball. You have to play well. But I don't give a fuck what the jersey is, Brent. Just be clear. I don't care what color what city. I'm there with the bag.
Green Bay.
Because you about 13 years in?
Yeah.
You don't figured out the game.
Yes.
It's get your money and keep your money.
And keep your head safe. You know, keep the CTE out of your head.
Stay away from CTE.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yes.
Make business decisions.
Yes, you must. Now, Omar, so I didn't get your draft picks, but can I just hear your top 10 on your mock draft? And I want to know how well you did.
Oh, girl, you
let me hear it. Let me hear. Oh, you didn't do well. I only asked you for the top 10.
If you get 8 picks in a mock draft, you're doing well.
I know, but I want to see your high picks first. Like, can I know the high ones?
You're doing a lot of explaining.
Ain't he explaining?
We need to hear your picks. You're doing a lot of explaining right now. It's making us.
No, I had Sam Darnold going number 1, even though I felt like Mayfield was a better quarterback. Sam Darnold was the safest bet. That was wrong. I had Saquon Barkley going number 2. I got that right. I had the Jets taking Baker Mayfield, so we just switched quarterbacks.
Okay.
I had Cleveland taking Bradley Chubb, which didn't happen. They took Denzel Ward, the cornerback. I still think that's a mistake. I had Denver picking Josh Allen, which didn't happen, and I don't think they were going to take Josh Allen. I had Indianapolis picking Roquan Smith. Who did Indianapolis take? Indianapolis took, I think, the offensive lineman, Quentin Nelson. Which is a safe pick. I don't think I would have done that, but I understand. And I had Tampa Bay taking Fitzpatrick, who the Dolphins ended up with. I think Tampa Bay, just so segue, I think Tampa Bay really screwed up in that draft.
Ooh.
From the standpoint they had an opportunity to take this was a very weak draft, and they had an opportunity to take what would have been probably 2 impactful safeties in Minka Fitzpatrick and Derwin James, and they picked Villa, and he might be very good, and he might help out your defensive tackle, because he might help. I forget what the defensive tackle's name is. The big stud.
Gerald McCoy.
You talking about Gerald?
Yeah, Gerald McCoy. He might help Gerald McCoy, get better. But to me, you had a chance to change the trajectory of your defense, and you didn't do that. You messed up, in my opinion.
You know what? I saw the Vita Vea, and everybody was hyping up the pick. I don't watch, me or Brent don't watch college football, but what I did notice is that he was only 260 pounds. Mm-hmm. Should I be concerned with that?
No, he's way bigger than 260 pounds.
Only 260? No.
Somebody wrote that he was 260.
My mom said he was 260, something she looked up. He like 340.
Oh, okay, so cool. Woo.
Yeah,
because when your mom told me that, that's when I said, oh, bullshit, we done fucked up. We could have got AJ Francis if we, it's like, what the hell? Okay, so he is over 300 pounds.
Way over 300.
Yeah, he's 340. In fact, his weight is the biggest
is the problem.
Issue. They don't think,
well, I feel better now.
Like 25 snaps a game. But, it is what it is. I think they got a good running back, and the 2 cornerbacks they got, they all right. They all right.
I was a little concerned. I'm gonna just say this, Brent. You could be quiet if you want to, but one of the corners, I looked up his highlights, and none of his highlights had an interception in it.
She's talking about the corner from Auburn.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
What that mean when he don't got no picks?
I mean, sometimes they'll tell you that they threw away from him, or they didn't throw. Let me look up the specifics. Yeah, he got 1 pick this year. He got 1 pick this year, but 4 in his career. But most of these young guys are not coming out in this. Yeah, most of these young players are coming out like this is the problem that you have in the draft. Guys are coming out in the draft to be 3rd-day picks. So they're really underdeveloped. Yeah, no, they just don't want to play college football. But that means that they're really underdeveloped players. And I'm Carlton Davis. He is the better of the cornerbacks that they drafted. I don't care what they say about MJ Stewart, but is he polished? Nah, he not really polished.
So this proves the point that I've known and Brent says all the time, that the draft is a waste of time.
It's not a waste of time. It's about getting your fan base excited about your new toys. It's like
the toys, you don't even get to play with them yet. Like, a lot of these niggas are not making an impact on the game next year at all.
I would say 95% of the draft is not going to matter next year.
I'd say about 70%.
No.
I mean, no. Some teams, it depends on how well your team drafts, but,
No, all right, I'll give you 90. At best. Yeah. That's not, they're going to be on the team and they might play some special teams, but it's not like, we added this and this guy just made a huge difference. No, it's a guy on the team. Yeah, he can do his job, but you can feel that with anyone.
The Chiefs didn't say that with Hood. Sometimes.
You're on camera.
The Chiefs ain't say what?
It didn't say that with the running back that they had.
Yeah, that's the 10%.
That's the 10% right there. That's like when Carson Wentz went to Philly. He was the 10%.
You got your few impact players, but the draft is 7 rounds
of nobodies that you will see that will matter.
How many total picks is that? Over 200. So I would say 90% of those guys, either only 90% are just going to be regular role players.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of the league in 3 years, like regular guys. That's it.
That's why we don't really watch. But it's not fair. You know what? Another reason I don't watch, because my nigga wasn't drafted. I just heard you say a nigga had 4 picks in his career in college, and my nigga had what, 28?
Yeah, 28.
28 picks in college and wasn't drafted.
See, I think Brent was in that VHS era of film breakdown where they really had no good film back then. So.
Nigga, you can't see it. You can watch a nigga. What you need film for? Just show up to they came and watched this nigga play, and they said it was a fluke that he wasn't really lit like that.
Yeah.
And sent his ass to Europe.
Listen, he's got one of, and I'm not just saying this because he's got one of the better NFL stories of all time, and especially the odds against you your whole career. Even now, you too old, Brent, to do nothing. So
dinosaur out here.
Huh?
I said I'm a dinosaur out here.
Yeah, you are. The shit they supposed to put you down once you pass 30.
Yeah, they supposed to take me out back and shoot me, man. They supposed
to gently put you down, my nigga, and you out here still flourishing.
They supposed to been shot me.
And don't forget, Omar, I was supposed to been got him out of here too with my mouth. Remember?
Yes, I know. Yes, I just had a conversation about you because we was in the draft room, and you gonna find this funny. The young cornerback, I can't even remember his name. It's not even worth it. He was just like, people were like, Cornell Armstrong. We were like, okay, so who did you model your game after growing up? And this cat from southern Mississippi said, he didn't name a bunch of cornerbacks. He said, Brent Grimes. And everybody started looking around. They were like, oh, well, why Brent Grimes? And it's like, man, I just love the way he plays, his instincts, his ball skills, the way he reacts to the ball. I always model myself after him. And then, everybody had their little things to say. And then somebody said, or I think it was Armando, was like,
his fat ass.
Hope he doesn't. I don't know if it was Armando. Let me not quote.
It was Armando. It was Armando, nigga.
He was like, well, I hope he doesn't marry a woman like Miko.
And I hope Armando get his dick sucked one day really, really well so he can get off my dick. Armando, get off my dick, you fat bitch.
Then he apologized to me, and I was just like...
Because he knew you were going to tell me.
I was just like, well, I'm like, she hates you just as much as you hate her.
You know what, Omar? I might miss a day of training camp with the Bucks to come to y'all training camp to harass the fuck out of that fat piece of shit.
Why'd you tell her, Omar? Omar, why?
I can't stand Armando fat ass. He is always thinking about me. Dog, get some pussy, nigga. Get some hoes.
You done got to start, Omar.
Jesus.
This is all your fault.
Listen,
the ensuing rant is your fault.
I don't rant about him no more. He's not worth it. He ain't worth it. I'm doing in-person shit now. I do in-person only. I'm going to pull up on that nigga.
Yes, as you pulled up on other Dolphin reporters.
Yes, I have pulled up on these bitch-ass Dolphin reporters. I done ran up on you fuck niggas. Y'all scared as fuck, too. I love it. They all talk on Twitter, but don't want no smoke in person.
Listen, but the fact that, and I still find this always puzzling. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm affiliated to you, but the minute Brent Grimes get mentioned, it's all up in my mentions.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, and then it's not about Brent, it's about me. And I'm like,
because they can't say nothing about Brent no more, because they already tried to say he was sorry, he was washed, and they said, oh, she gonna fuck up your money, he just got $10 million. Oh, he's gonna be out the league year 13. So now all they could do is attack the person that told them that this was going to happen. They're mad.
So I'm just like, let that shit go. Y'all just let this shit go. Like, it's not even. What is the point? Like, you still searching for cornerbacks. Like,
still.
What is the point?
4 years later. So Omar, let me know how the Dolphins did. How did they draft this year, in your opinion?
You know, I thought they really got an impactful player in round one in Miko Fitzpatrick. He's one of my favorite players in the draft. He was a college best DB in college, best defensive player in college, championships in Alabama, and you know he's going to be well coached. So that's definitely a home run. But I don't think they had much to do with that outside of telling people that they were going to draft a quarterback, which they really weren't. And then the tight ends, that was a little bit puzzling, and I agree with their approach, which is you draft the superior athlete and hope you can teach him how to block.
Fair.
Which was Mike Gesicki. But then what they did was in the fourth round they doubled back on it, and then drafted a tight end that could block. So, and wasn't that great of an athlete. So you drafted two tight ends.
I asked Brent about that too. I said, "Dang, did you see the Dolphins drafted two tight ends?" And I was like, "I wonder what that's about."
Because it's just been, the thirst has been real at that tight end position for them, and you know, Adam Gase and his wonderful offense, you know, he thinks that that's the missing ingredient, and they just keep trying to figure out how to jumpstart Ryan Tannehill and jumpstart the offense.
How you jumpstart him is you sit his ass on the bench and you wait till your real quarterback gets hurt, and then he'll come in and he'll do what bum quarterbacks usually are supposed to do, which is help you out of a pinch, you know, for a couple of weeks until your real quarterback is healthy.
There is no real quarterback. There's no, and I would make the argument, and I haven't done the numbers or counted it. Like, okay, in my mind, this is how I break it down. If you're a top 16 quarterback in the NFL, you're getting $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
I would agree.
That's just how it works. You don't have to be good.
You don't have to be. It's because they can't replace you. It's not. There's not enough good quarterbacks out there to be gambling and getting rid of the one you got, and you've already told your fan base he's the guy. Like, you screwing up. You know, these people bought jerseys, like they've committed, and it's much better to just give the money to this one player than to tell your fan base you lied and risk losing them and risk them not coming to the games.
See, and the just the thirst level for teams like the Arizona Cardinals, who, you know, UCLA's Josh Rosen. I don't know if I know you guys don't follow, but I mean, this guy is legendary. He's a douchebag. He's just he
already a douchebag.
Oh no, he's been a douchebag in college.
Damn.
His college coach, who he got fired, basically said that he picked Sam Darnold over him. And you know, then he backtracked a lot, and, you know, basically was saying that, this guy's gonna. But you know, there's speculation, rumors, teams are out there saying that basically his teammates didn't even like him, and you could understand why he didn't like him, because he comes off like a douche. Like, the guy,
I can't wait. He probably nice as fuck. I bet he could play like shit.
Well, you better.
I hope. Yeah, no. I mean, and he literally came out on the draft and basically said, the guys, the 9 guys picked ahead of me were mistakes.
Baller! Baller! He said that?
Yes, he said
that. I'm watching him.
You got to look this guy up.
I should have watched it. He said this at the draft?
Yes, he said
we got to start watching the draft now, Brent.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Never watching the draft.
Then he followed it up by saying, "Okay, I take that back. Not the 9 guys picked ahead of me, just the 3 quarterbacks picked ahead of me."
He should have just kept his whole. I would have said, "Fuck it, all them niggas is weaker than me, all of them." I wouldn't have gave a fuck. But go ahead.
See, but when you're a team and you got to select, and he's all right. He's got the best arm talent, but to me, a quarterback has to be. Everybody has to like the quarterback. Defensive players are already not going to like him, at least based on my history.
Right.
Everybody's got to like the quarterback, and I wouldn't even want to be in the same room with that dude.
This is going to be like Any Given Sunday. This is like Jamie Foxx and Any Given Sunday type shit.
It's like the Ryan Leaf. It's Ryan Leaf, Jimmy Clausen personality, where just people just don't like him.
Damn.
I think he's gonna realize that he needs to get paid and change that. Hopefully,
we'll see.
Because you don't want your offensive line to not like you. We saw what happened to old boy in Oakland. What's his name? What's the little Derek Carr. You don't want to not have your offensive line like you. Like, dog, that's an injury waiting to happen.
Receivers.
Yeah. They will gang up on you.
Yeah,
they will gang up on you.
And then the quarterback just made sure he just changed his whole receiver unit, except for one player.
Damn.
I was going to ask Omar. I guess he's done with the Dolphins. I was going to ask because this is just curiosity. The guy they drafted first, what's his name? Fitzpatrick. What is he? Is he a corner? Is he a safety?
He was a safety.
Is he a slot guy?
They're going to use him as a core. They're going to use him as a safety, but he has played everything. He plays what they call the star position in Alabama, which basically means they put you on the best player. He's nickel. He's on the boundary. He's safety. They just moved him around everywhere, but he comes across very intelligent. He's got good range, not exactly the greatest hips, so he can't be a boundary cornerback in the NFL, but he's supposedly going to be a free safety, and more than likely they're going to move up.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking he's going to be a safety because I watched him play before, and he never was really the corner, so I wouldn't think he'll come to the NFL and be a corner. So I was just wondering, what you was going to say about that.
They definitely said he's going to be a free safety and pair him with Rashad Jones, and they're going to experiment with moving T.J. McDonald down to linebacker. So we'll see how that works out. They drafted 2 linebackers as well, and you know how that goes, the constant search for whatever you don't have.
All right.
Omar, who had the best draft of 2018?
I like Cleveland's draft. I know a lot of people are down on it.
See? I'm a Cleveland fan. Y'all see the jersey. I'm all Cleveland everything. Cavs, Browns, everything. Go ahead.
Indians too?
Indians. I don't even like that name though.
Native Americans?
I don't even use that either.
See, they got what I believe is the best quarterback in the draft, is Baker Mayfield. There are a lot of people who think that he doesn't have the arm to play in Cleveland, but we'll see about that. What I like a lot about their draft is that they drafted everybody with a chip on their shoulder. Guys who come back from ACL injuries, guys who had to walk onto their team, guys who, constantly been criticized. And, a lot of them, like Nick Chubb and Chad Thomas and Jernard Avery, they're some of my favorite players in this draft. So, and I know their front office. I know how they operate. I know what they look for. And they just like dogs, and I like that mentality. So
we think that they're going to win a game this year.
Oh yeah, they're going to get like 4. They're going to get like 4. 4. It's going to be a 4-game.
It's better. Yeah, you can't go nothing but up from here.
A win is 100% improvement.
Yeah, it's 100% improvement. So we don't play them this year, huh?
I don't know. Probably.
We might.
Probably do.
Let me look.
Yeah, I think we do actually.
Who had the worst draft, Omar?
Let me think about that.
You better not say Tampa either.
That's what I thought he was going to say. I thought he was going to say
Tampa. I don't think
Tampa.
Tampa had a bad draft. I just did my grades that come out. I gave Arizona a C-. Let me see what Arizona did. Josh Rosen, the quarterback that we just talked about.
That could be biased.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't like him. I looked at him and I don't like him. I mean, you could watch the Memphis game. There was a game that he played against Memphis, and Riley Ferguson, who was the quarterback that didn't even get drafted, he outperformed him. And I'm not just saying that on one game, but he's got medical issues, he's got personality issues, and then only one of their draft picks was really a guy that was well known. Everybody else was or is perceived as a reach. Let me see. I like Cleveland's draft. I didn't like the Dallas Cowboys draft, and the reason I didn't like it is because the linebacker that they selected, Boise State's Leighton Vander Esch, he's got medical issues. He's a former walk-on at Boise State, had basically 1 year of productivity. Then they needed a tight end to replace Jason Witten. Teams just kept jumping ahead of them. They ended up with Stanford.
They all took all of them. Shit.
Yeah. Well, Stanford's Dalton Schmidt. And then they traded for Tavon Austin, who I'm not a big fan of.
Wow.
Damn.
Really?
He off the range?
Yeah,
oh, my God. You might be.
Traded for Tavon. They traded for Tavon Austin, who they say is going to be a running back in the NFL. And I'm just like, okay, cool.
Wait, what?
So
he pretty much is a running back, though.
Yeah, but you don't sign him as a running back. You can use him.
That's what they use him as. He probably had I'm guessing here, but he probably had 15 catches last year and probably 60-something carries. I'm guessing.
I thought that was because of necessity, not because that's what he plays.
No, because that's all they do, and I don't know why he doesn't run regular routes or get passes on routes. But he usually either gets them little swing passes out the backfield, or they give him a little jet sweep type thing. They don't never
That's true.
They don't never run the dig.
Right, Brent. He had 56 attempts, 59 rushing attempts, and 13 receptions. I mean,
look at this nigga. Boy, I tell you, Brent has so much useless information in this.
How did I know that?
Because you're the fucking king of useless information, my nigga.
Because he probably had to study the Rams. Or something.
Are you calling me Rain Man or something?
Yes, this nigga Brent know all the useless information, dog. He just be finding random shit out of his.
That was a guess. I said.
Oh, that was way too accurate.
That was a guess.
But anyway,
I didn't know he's had that many carries in his career.
I noticed it because I'm a Rams fan, but that's probably why I like him.
No, I thought he was going to be all right in the league because he is fast, he's shifty, but for whatever reason, it didn't work out. It's not.
Well, I guess we're going to see.
I remember when the Dolphins wanted to draft him in the first round in 2013. They were just like, "Oh man, this guy's going to be electric, dynamic." And had a good season in the NFL.
You remember, when he first came in, everybody was like, "He's about to change the position,"
and he didn't.
Never worked out.
Never really happened. Well, you know what? Shit happens. You know.
I mean, yeah.
Shit happens.
Not every 5'9" nigga could ball in the NFL.
This is very, very true. This is extremely true. So, hey, at least he got another check.
Definitely got a check.
Can't handle that. Speaking of, we do play the Browns October 21st at home.
In Tampa?
In Tampa.
Oh, okay. Cool.
October 21st.
Cool.
This is what I like about the Browns. I like Tyrod Taylor. I don't see a problem with Tyrod Taylor.
Brent, what's the issue? Brent knows Tyrod like the back of his hand, I'm sure.
Tyrod Taylor he'll be good for that team. I mean, obviously he's not like a prototypical quarterback where you can just have your offense. He sits back, makes all the reads, sits in the pocket. That's not his thing. But his thing is when things break down,
he wake up.
He can run. He can make people miss. He throws he throws the ball well as far as throwing the ball deep and accurate. He has that. So that's always a threat. And he has his strengths, but he definitely has his weaknesses. And some teams do not want to deal with his weaknesses, seeing that the Bills were kind of tired of it, I guess.
Are we going to see Baker Mayfield start in 2018, Omar, or is this Tyrod's team for the year and Baker's going to sit back?
Of course we will.
Oh, we will. Because I thought by halfway through, they probably going to start Baker Mayfield if shit ain't right. Omar? I done lost Omar, y'all. Let me get this man back on the phone. Omar always got some issues with his damn phone.
Bad connection.
Yeah.
You back. All right.
Yeah. No, you were saying that are we going to see? Well, of course we're going to see Baker Mayfield start because, you're a fan base that's got 3-4 wins. They want to see the future in the second half of the season. I believe Baker will be starting by week 10. That's
so you just saying Tyrod about to just warm them up, basically?
Oh, absolutely.
What if he's hooping, though? What if Tyrod is hooping? Do you still think they go with Baker, or do you allow him to finish? Because you know what happened last year with Tyrod, how they played him for the other week.
Oh, yeah. Dude took a team to the playoffs,
right,
and got punked. So, yeah. Tyrod, unfortunately, and this will probably be controversial, but if he was a white quarterback
doing
what he does, if he was a white quarterback doing what he does, he'd be making his $15 million a year and get swapped like Sam Bradford and be able to play for, whatever team he chooses. But because he's a black quarterback and he don't have no sex appeal to him, no cachet to him, he just keep getting holed out by all these NFL teams.
Hey, you know what? I can't hate because at least he getting a check.
Yeah.
It's like, get a check. That's all you can really do these days.
I mean, he's probably making more than the top cornerback in the league as a average quarterback. So they'll let average quarterbacks get that are white get that average quarterback money. Now the black quarterbacks that are average, they got work real hard for it.
Right, you're not getting that, and I thought about the RG3 signing, and I know that that was a cover-up. They just did that to shut us up because we kept saying how the black quarterbacks never get, like, refurbished. They don't ever dust them hoes off and you know what I'm saying, and give them a check. It's always the old white quarterback.
No, what happened was they needed another athletic quarterback to be out there in free agency, not just Colin Kaepernick, so they can say, see? It's not just because we don't like Colin Kaepernick. We didn't sign RG3 either. So, that's what he was out there for. But, it takes Ozzie Newsome. I commend him for signing him. He's probably not going to be there that long because they just drafted Lamar Jackson. But, I commend Ozzie Newsome. He's probably one of the best executives in the NFL. And I'd be the blackest executive in the NFL ever in the history. I wouldn't last long, but, man.
Not at all.
First thing I do is sign Colin Kaepernick. We're like, what?
And
what y'all going to do?
Yeah.
But that's why I will never have a job.
That's why. But that's okay. We need you spitting these bars on the airwaves. This is your job, Omar. And thank you for coming on doing your goddamn job. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Yes.
I appreciate y'all.
You remember that request that you made, and I'm not going to say I got you. So whenever you pulling up, I got you.
All right. Holla.
All right. Peace.
All right.
Shout out Omar Kelly, man. Omar is really like our other brother. Like he's like a brother to us.
Yeah, he cool people.
And I feel like Omar is slowly becoming like himself. Like he's really getting tired of being corporate.
Yeah,
and that's dangerous because then they gonna get rid of it.
You can sense it. He's doing a good job at it. He's not going too far.
Right. But he's speaking his mind.
Yeah,
he's saying how he feel. It's controversial. Don't give a fuck what niggas say.
But he's still smart with it.
Yeah, he's still smart. Thank you, Omar, for always spilling the tea on these fuck niggas in Dolphins media room. These niggas really on my dick. That's why I'm gonna go to training camp and I'm gonna bring one of them suction dildos, the ones you suction on the wall.
No, don't do it.
And I'm literally gonna suction that bitch to Armando's fucking forehead and say, "Here, you can carry my dick around now, nigga. Here, since you can't get off my dick, here I'm gonna put my dick right on your motherfucking forehead, you fat bitch."
Oh my gosh, what did Omar start? Why did he say that?
Cause that's my nigga.
Oh, God.
And he know I got him too. So if anybody say some fuck shit about Omar, guess what, nigga? I'm telling. And we gonna be like, what? These niggas still talking about me, dog. Like this is crazy.
I don't got nothing else to talk about.
They're mad because I was right. They shit on you, dog. They shit on you. They called you washed in so many different fucking languages, my nigga.
Yeah, I mean, but they don't know anything though. Nobody. Well,
what do you mean they don't know anything? This is their job to know something.
But they don't, clearly.
So then...
They're just saying what somebody told them to say.
Yes. And so then now, here we are 3 years later, 26 million later. These niggas still talking shit. When is it you know what? I was wrong.
They can't. So like you said, they're going to just talk about you.
Well, guess what? I'm going to talk about you too, bitch nigga, but I'm going to do it in your face. I'm going to run up on your fat ass. Just like I ran up on the other niggas. They know. I ain't even going to say them niggas' names. They know. They scared of me in this city. Y'all better be scared, bitch nigga. Anyways, we're going to talk about basketball next.
Bet.
But we're going to take a quick break because I got to go and roll up and smoke. Because the Cavs won. Right? The Cavs won Game 7.
I'm so happy the Cavs won. It would have been a stressful house.
Yo, right, my nigga, do you understand what this house would have been like?
If the Cavs went out in the first round, the house would have been in disarray.
I'm not really sure you would have got a home-cooked meal this week. Like, real shit, my nigga.
I would have warmed you back up somehow, somewhere.
I would have broke some shit. It would have been bad if we lost in the first round.
The first round. I can't believe I went to 7, but it was good to watch.
We're going to talk about it later. Yeah. We're going to do We're going to talk about all the playoffs and the teams that have gone fishing. We'll talk about their future and if there is a future and all that stuff. So sit back, relax. We'll be right back.
I've been in my cell reading all day.
Oh, yeah? Why you say y'all getting locked down at 6?
What you said? No, I meant when we locked out because we usually lock out like 5.
Okay.
But like around 6 is when the phones start winding down again, so I won't have to be on the line. That's why I said I'll call you like around 6.
Oh, okay. So how's everything though? You good?
Yeah, everything good. I'm just saying reading this Trump book, Fire and Fury, that book about Trump and administration or whatever,
What's the name of the book?
Fire and Fury.
Oh.
It's about the Trump administration, just staying in tune with all the nonsense.
So did you get a chance to look up the Kanye shit? What happened with him and Trump and him, the whole support and him signing his name Trump now wearing Make America Great Again hats and saying Trump got the answers? Like, what do you think of all that?
I think that nigga about to drop an album. That's what I think.
He is. He actually is dropping. He said he has a Nas album. He has Teyana Taylor's album. He has his album. And then I think he might have said Chance has an album too or something. But I think that is all like trolling. I think that he's just doing this because he has these albums, these projects coming out.
Listen, he only starts to make noise when he has something to pitch. So if it's not music, it's a sneaker.
Yeah.
Some new clothes. That's just what it is. You got to understand it about Kanye. And what you also got to understand is he says things one-sided sometimes in order to cause controversy. And then when he explains himself, he might make sense. You know what I mean?
Okay. So I just think it's strange. Go ahead.
He's definitely trolling, though. You know what I mean?
That's why I said it's just strange that he just said, a while back, George Bush doesn't care about black people, and now he's saying black people need to stop making excuses for why they ain't this, that, and the third. Like, it just seems like he's saying a lot of stuff that people that are in the sunken place say. That's all I can tell you. It just sounds like the shit that Ray Lewis is saying. Like, just to me, whenever you say something,
maybe you need Trump. Maybe you need Trump to change a law or something for it.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Did you ever consider that he might...
their own personal agendas. What you said?
This call is from a federal prison.
Do you ever consider that he might be trying to run for president? Because a nigga did say a while back that he realized when Trump won presidency, he figured out he could actually win.
Yeah, that could be a possibility.
Because, he got the Kardashian money behind him. Like, what you really need is the money, So, what do you think? But it's a start. A lot of people, it's a start. And to me, what with him, like latching on to the Republican Party, saying all the things that most black people are want to punch you in the face for, I think that people might get behind him and support him because he's black.
That nigga better run for equality or cancer first before he starts trying to run for president.
He need to run some goddamn laps around the treadmill is what he need to do. Shit. This nigga Kanye is so out of shape, my nigga.
I like Kanye. He just bucked out. Oh, he out of shape right now?
Oh, my God, yeah. And, people are upset with me because I said that I never really liked his music. Like, I'm not a Kanye fan. I have tried so hard to be a Kanye fan, but it just don't work. I don't like the nigga's music. Like he has hits, he has songs that I like, but the overall body of work, Kanye is nowhere in my top 15 of rappers. And that don't say much because I'm not, I'm an R&B thug, through and through, but I just don't like listening to him. Is that weird?
No, that's your opinion. That's what you don't like. I listen to Kanye, it's people musical opinions are always gonna differ. I think where it gets corny is when people try to convince you you're wrong. That's why I'm telling them with kids today to say stuff like they never heard Biggie or never heard Tupac, and I'm like, you gotta understand, some of these niggas was born in '98. Biggie popped out 96 to 97.
Yeah.
You can't understand them to them to know them and not think Soulja Boy is a legend and they've been watching him all these years. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just
you ain't have to use Soulja Boy, dog.
Nah, it's true.
You right though.
This kid, I'm telling you.
Soulja Boy is a legend to some of these kids.
About Soulja Boy before, so that's why I used his name.
Man.
People they look up to you Soulja Boy. You be like, maybe he is a role model.
Man, he put out a track. So there was a little white boy that became famous for yodeling inside, looked like a Walmart or a Target or something, just standing there yodeling the weirdest shit. It was funny because he's a corny looking little white boy, and he was yodeling his ass off, my nigga. And then Kanye put out a song right after this whole rant, and he was yodeling on the song. Stole the little white boy whole lane.
Oh, word.
Yeah. So I was
I
like,
think that's cool. You know what I mean? We need more black people still in white lanes. They've stole so many of ours.
You right. They done stole our whole identity, our fashion, our music, nigga, everything about us, our language.
Right? Can we steal something? The only thing we stole that the black men in Atlanta stole was the kilts from the Irishmen. They're just a little bit shorter.
Oh, hell no, nigga. What was I gonna ask you? So remember we was talking about EmilyB allegedly getting her teeth knocked out by Fab. Well, they were together at Coachella after her dad, was there, and all the controversy of her dad's, having to come there and save her from him. And here they are back together at Coachella. What can you tell me and other people in hip hop about that entire scenario? How'd that happen?
I don't know. That's what you're supposed to do. Fab is smart. You're supposed to take your girl to Coachella after she say some shit like that about you.
But if he knocked her teeth out, like we never got the picture of the teeth out. We never saw the picture, so it's starting to make me think that he didn't really knock her teeth out.
I don't know. That could be a lie, but it's such a different type of lie that it sounds like it could be the truth. You know what I mean?
She might have just said fuck it, because some people are saying that they have to stay together because this makes more sense, like they have to stay together. And I'm just like, I don't know how you can stay with a nigga.
This call is from a federal prison.
If you knocked your teeth out. Yeah.
It's not a have to thing, you know what I mean? That's a decision they can make, but who knows, man? You never know what's going on really inside somebody's relationship. It just be rumors. That's why it's hard for people to look at pictures and say relationship goals, because you don't know what's really going on the other side of that picture. Everybody smiles in the picture.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
everybody cheesing.
Smiling in the picture don't mean that's not a daily mask that they got to put on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't look at things like that and be like, oh, I want that, because I don't know what that is.
You definitely don't.
That literally could just be a picture on a beach. You over here making it more than that. Talking about that's what I want. I want that.
I want what they have.
You want to stand on a beach in front of some water? You do that.
So, I don't even know if you probably don't know this because you're in jail, but your tweets are getting retweeted like a motherfucker during the playoffs because, LeBron just won Game 7 in the first round. This is the first time he ever had to go to Game 7 in the first round, my nigga. I'm talking about he literally put the whole team on his back. It was a struggle from beginning to end.
No, he got no help, right? right?
Yeah, but people are retweeting your tweets, and I am dying because you just said some wild shit. Like, imagine being one of the niggas that said LeBron was overrated. Like, you said some classic shit, my nigga. Yo, and I was trying to fucking pull him up, but damn, I can't even find him. But you was saying some classic shit about LeBron. And I'm over here panicking because I already know this probably ain't our year. He just don't got the help. He just don't got the help.
He really don't got the help. You know, once he get over there to the West Coast, who knows what's gonna happen?
Oh yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure gonna happen. He gonna have to just start off. You start over, like throw the whole shit away. Just start over from the beginning.
Might as well just come to the Knicks and give us a championship.
The Knicks. That would be cool though. Now that I think about it, Madison Square Garden. But don't you?
Probably the only one that can handle the media and the big hoopla of the Garden, because
it's a lot of bullshit.
The Knicks just immediately turn trash and catch a sexual assault charge in the first 6 months.
I was thinking that maybe LA, like LA City, because the West Coast the West is like the side that everybody's saying the East is always trash. That's why LeBron always makes it to the championship. So I feel like if he goes West and wins, and it like means a little bit more. What do you think? No, the Knicks. You just want the Knicks.
Yeah, the Knicks need a chip, man. It's been too many years. I stopped watching basketball because of the Knicks losing.
That's sad. There's so much other shit. There's so many other teams. You should just dump them like everybody else does. Just find you a new team. Just hop on somebody else's bandwagon like everybody else does. Fuck it.
I already do that. I follow LeBron wherever he goes.
Oh, well, okay.
So if LeBron becomes a Mighty Duck next week, that's what we rooting for.
We the motherfucking Mighty Ducks in this bitch. Till the fucking wheels fall off, my nigga. Niggas don't know about loyalty, man. You gotta fuck with a nigga. But how's everything in there, though? You good? You feeling good?
Yeah, everything's good. Just trying to duck the Mexicans, you know what I mean?
Why are you always trying to duck these Mexicans, Tax?
Mexicans is dangerous, man.
For real?
Hell yeah, man. It's dangerous.
You
They
think...
kill you, rape you, cook for you, clean your cell, do your feet. These niggas is just too many skills with them. I've been told to stay away from men with too many trades.
Oh my God. The Mexicans is in jail doing pedicures? You lying.
Niggas do anything.
Niggas is in there doing pedicures. They lining niggas' beards up, sucking dick, cooking, and making your bed.
I had a Mexican Millie rocking the other day for 2 honey buns.
For 2 honey buns?
God, I'm sturdy, too.
It was a sturdy one? Oh, my God. Man, well, I was in New York, and I did Brilliant Idiots. And let me ask your opinion of this, because Andrew and Charlemagne was saying I'm crazy, but they telling me that 9/11 was really a terrorist attack. And I'm thinking to myself, is that a New Yorker thing? Do New Yorkers believe that? Because the rest of the world don't believe that.
I don't believe nothing the government said.
Thank you. And I was telling them, how come they don't show us no footage of the Pentagon plane hitting it? And they was like, oh, that plane got shot down. I said, when? Where? Where's the footage of it? Yeah. Like, there's no footage of that.
The plane hit the Pentagon. I always wondered about that. Like, why we never seen footage of that.
Yeah.
The Pentagon's supposed to be like one of the most secure buildings in the world.
The most important building in the world, because it holds all the records. And that's why I was like, y'all really believe this shit happened? They didn't show us? They show us way worse violent shit than that.
I think in the open, you're supposed to say you believe it, though. I think it stops you from getting to a certain tax bracket if you don't agree.
Oh, shit. Well, I already passed it then. I'm in that bracket, nigga, and I don't believe a motherfucking thing they talking about. First of all, there's no way that a plane with 4 niggas with box cutters that I'm on ain't getting that. That ain't happening. That's not happening. If it's niggas with box cutters, I'm fucking them up.
Nigga couldn't even take my Averex with a box cutter in 97, so imagine the plane.
Right. That's why I was like, y'all can't keep believing this just because you New Yorkers and you want. That doesn't take away from the sadness of what happened to y'all city. But you can't be stupid and really think 9/11 was really a terrorist attack. They told me that we got attacked, and that's why we attacking other people. I said, y'all full of shit. That's crazy.
Not from some white boys from Texas.
Right. That shit is dumb as hell, man. Oh, you know what? I told you I didn't do Joe Budden's podcast, but I did ask Charlamagne about the pull-up. And he just said he was just asked to come on there. He didn't even know nothing about it. And I was like, damn, that's the same name as Taxstone. He was like, oh, shit. Damn. Every time I get deep with my nigga talking to him, this fucking phone hangs up and the call ends. Fuck. It's all good. I'll be right back, y'all. I got to finish smoking my blunt. Yo.
You killed that ad-lib. He was on it.
Yo, this dude, like, we hate all the mumble rappers.
Yeah.
Annoying as fuck, right? A lot of them. I mean, I like Kodak. I don't even count him as one of them because Kodak got bars for you bitch niggas. Don't ever get it fucked up. But these niggas is all weird. This is like, what do they do? Their music.
I said that dude and Trippie Redd are like the equivalent of rap punk rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they got like a real emo feel to it.
Yeah.
And like some of their songs, like I tell you all the time, like when I'm just randomly listening to all types of music, like every artist, even ones I don't like that much, they have songs like you would like, because it's songs like that.
Yeah.
Because their songs is emotional, so it'll go from singing like that to just screaming rage.
Yeah, I don't fuck with none of those. This one is one of my favorites. He has a new one. I have to send it to you. There's another one. It's called Sad.
Let me check that one out.
It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. So some of these mumble niggas, like every now and then, they got bars for us, you know. So I can't even hate. But welcome back. Welcome back to the iHeartMiko podcast. We just took a couple breaks. I had Taxstone on while you went to grab some food.
How's he doing?
He's good.
That's what's up.
He's good. He called, and I just wanted to get his opinion on some of the trending discussions in hip-hop, I guess. You know, I don't really speak the language. I don't speak the language that well, but I just needed his opinion on some things, and so we chopped it up a little bit. And then Aiden, before he just went to bed, came on. He had some things to talk about, but I had some shit for his ass, too.
Oh, you hit him over the head with something?
Yeah, you know I did. So tomorrow, we have a parent-teacher conference tomorrow, 1:30. So I let him know that. And I asked him, like, to give me the tea, spill it, nigga. What is she going to tell me? And he said that he's still talking too much in class.
Yeah. I know it's tough for my little homie. I know it because I went through it.
You went through it?
So I feel like what's going on with him is whatever the work is, he does it. He gets bored. He starts talking.
Yeah.
He gotta show more self-control, really.
Yeah.
But that's a tough thing just for
boys.
For boys in school, I feel like.
Yeah, me too.
So, I mean, we got to stay on him, but that is something he's probably always going to have.
Aiden bounces off the walls here at home. Like, yes. I can't imagine him sitting in a desk all day.
All day. Like, he's just...
But he does, you know, in the school's defense, Aiden goes to a private school, so every class, he changes classroom. So it's not like he's in the same class all day, but he's in a classroom and for each different class, and so he does move around, but he's still, you know, just a ball of energy.
Yeah.
And just got his mama, honestly. Can't shut the fuck up for nothing.
Yeah, he's very opinionated.
So I feel bad for him because it's like, damn, like all I told him to do was he just needs to figure it out and shut it down and realize that he's disrupting the class.
Right. Are we going into the school to do this?
No, we don't have to go. It's a phone call. That's how come I know she probably going to just tell us some shit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We don't need to come in for this. This is just a discussion. So it's some shit. But he's talking too much. I
doubt it's too bad.
He's talking too much, so we got to fix that. But to continue the podcast, so instead of me answering all the Ask Miko questions, I decided since your ass is never on social media, you have no social media, you miss everything. Like I have to tell you all the tea, the news, everything that's going on, that's trending and everything, right?
You definitely do.
So I figured I would, since I've been gone for 2 weeks, again, I apologized earlier to you motherfuckers. But anyway, I figured I would just tell you the things that have been trending in the last week or so and then get your opinion on them.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
So first thing I'm going to start off with is, you know that I did Brilliant Idiots last week. And the 911 conspiracy thing came out because Andrew Schultz told me that America was attacked. And I said, nigga, when? We have never been attacked. All the fuck we do is do all the attacking, my nigga.
The attacking.
Ain't nobody finna come attack us. Nobody got a reason to. We're the bullies. And he told me, did you forget about what happened in the city you're in right now? And I was like, nigga, is you like as smart as Andrew is? Like, this man is smart.
I mean,
and he really thinks some niggas with box cutters on 2 planes, not one, because a fluke can happen where you can get a whole bunch of bitch niggas on a plane, I guess, possibly. But 2 whole planes and no real niggas on the plane took down niggas with box cutters, for real?
Man, it doesn't seem real. I mean, it's too much. It's too much saying otherwise,
right?
For me to completely believe that this is just real. A terrorist attack and we were just under attack. It's too much stuff. It's too much technology. It's too much stuff that's just like, oh, that's just a coincidence. No.
Right.
No.
That's exactly how I feel about it.
Too many things that just can't be just a coincidence.
So, but what do you think about the fact that the buildings came down like that?
See,
it clearly was bombs.
I mean,
how come people
it was just so much stuff you can watch. It just looked like a controlled demo. It really did. I mean, they showed in several videos just little pockets of explosions throughout the building. Yeah. That doesn't happen because it's on fire at the top.
People are
they got proof that they took all the bomb sniffing dogs out. Before. Like, I could go on. There's a random building across the other building with all the
and they
records.
say, oh, we demoed that just to make it safe.
It's a lot of stuff.
What? And then the Pentagon is the most important building easily in America. And there's no fucking video footage of what happened. There's no video footage of how that fucking big ass hole got in the middle of that fucking building. Are you serious?
I just feel like you can't change anyone's mind, but I just feel for someone to just be 100% sure that this was a terrorist attack doesn't make any sense to me, because it's too many things. Like, you might want to believe that, but you at least got to acknowledge that possibly was a setup. Yeah. You know, that's all I'm saying.
People just don't want to believe that our country would do that to us. And I don't even know why they don't think that. Look at how they feed us. Look at the food. The Food and Drug Administration is supposed to protect us from bad foods, yet they clear all the bullshit and force all the organic natural companies to like just be independent. They don't get any advertising, they don't get any commercials. The good food, like the healthy shit.
This shit is about money.
Exactly. So I don't understand why people can't believe that 9/11 was a setup.
I don't know either, but that's what I'm saying. You at least, even if you don't just wholeheartedly say that was a setup, you have to acknowledge that is possible that it was a setup.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
And to piggyback off of this entire conspiracy situation before we move on to the next topic, do you think we landed on the moon?
Do I?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
We didn't land on the fucking moon.
I don't. I just don't.
Dog, why do people believe that? Nobody else has been back there. Not
That's
even
why
us.
I don't. Nobody else.
We're not even the smartest country.
I just feel like I'm kind of like not as up because there was a period where I was like really looking stuff up about it. But I came to the conclusion that it was just a morale builder. I think it was during like I'm not sure because like I said, I haven't been looking up this, but I think it was around that like in that Cold War type time, and they was trying to build the morale of America. Like, look, we did this before
anybody else.
And they look at
lying.
This. And then afterwards, nobody has been back.
Lies.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Fucking lies, my nigga. This country, boy, y'all better start believing some of these conspiracy shits now. Don't be stupid. Not all your life, anyway. Lamar Odom says he's working out to play overseas at the age of 38. I don't know.
I thought Lamar Odom. Wait.
I don't know if he's
Lamar Odom is good now.
I don't know.
I thought he almost died. That's the last thing I knew.
And he just disrespected a lot of my niggas that play ball overseas that are in shape, that been doing this, like that work the fuck hard. Shout out to my nigga Darrell.
He on that crack diet,
shout out
man.
to my nigga Charles. Like shout out to my nigga Kyle. Like this, that's disrespectful, dog. That's disrespectful.
He might be talking about going to like.
He better go do the Harlem Globetrotters.
Where would he go where Marbury be averaging like 50 a game?
China?
Yeah, what if he gonna do that?
Oh, he's 38 and he's a crack addict.
That is crazy. That's the crazy part.
You're disrespecting the game, even just saying like you about to do this. And I hate that people like anything's possible. No, it's not. Okay,
anything.
It's not possible. Everything's not possible. Okay, stop it. Stop fucking telling your kids that too. My fucking camera is fucking up. I'm getting pissed. Anyways, but yeah. So get out of here, Lamar. I wanted to tell you about this guy named James Shaw Jr. He disarmed a nigga in a Waffle House with a fucking rifle. He killed 4 people. He came in there, a white supremacist. This is a hate crime. And he came in there, 4 people died. And this black man disarmed him.
What?
Yes, with the gun, yes.
Well, hats off to that dude.
Can you believe the motherfucking police can never disarm and de-escalate any type of situations, but this man can? That's why they scared of us, my nigga. We superheroes.
Oh, my God.
We're superheroes. And they are fucking panicking. They can't take it. They can't take it. We're superheroes, and that's why they want us dead. That's why.
That's why they want us dead. You?
That's it. I figured it out.
Okay.
That's why they want us dead. So, shout out to James Shaw for taking down the bitch nigga. I'm not say your name, fuck
That's
boy.
Beast move.
Get out of here. What else is going on? Kerri Hilson says her DMs are for white men now.
She has a filter on her DMs.
That was a response to a question of a black dude asking her, can he slide in her DMs? And she said it's for a white dick now. She want pink dick now. What is your opinion on that? I mean,
I guess she's been hurt by black dudes for too long, and she wants to try the other side.
Why does it have to be hurt? Why can't she just, be an equal opportunist? Like she's
I feel
just
the same way.
I want to fuck everybody.
I agree with that, but I'm just saying in her mind, I guess she's saying she wants to try something different because she ain't getting it right, and she must have been only dating black dudes up until now, and she hasn't found the one or somebody to treat her right. Mm-hmm. So I guess she's trying to go another route. Possible. It's a flawed logic, but hey.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, just try everybody because niggas ain't shit.
But
so you might have to try some.
That's why you said it should just be equal opportunity for anybody.
Hey, dude, get it how you live. Look, I'm dating a white man.
I'm pretty black. For real.
You getting darker right now. It's the season for your darkness. This is when you start looking Cuban.
Yeah, you going.
And people start walking up to you, speaking Spanish to you and shit. And this nigga be like, I don't speak Spanish.
Niggas be mad at me sometimes.
Yeah, they be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, niggas? No, you speak Spanish. And Brent be like, no.
Don't speak it.
Kevin Hart says dark-skinned black women have bad credit. Now, this was about 10 years ago.
That's funny as hell. Like, It's not true. You can't say it's true, but it's so funny.
Yo, I died when I saw it.
Funny.
I hollered when I saw it because it was like 10 years ago. Somebody dug up this old tweet and they started slandering him for it. And I guess it hurts because he was married to a darker skinned woman and now he's got a Japanese Jamaican mixed girl.
Okay.
But aren't you allowed to say whatever you want when you're a comedian?
Yes,
that's why I wanted to put comedian on my bio on social media so I could get away with saying everything.
You can't take that from a comedian. You just can't.
Right.
What comedians going to be? They're going to be apologizing after every act. That's whack.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened with fucking Andrew.
What?
No comment. Let's move on.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Okay.
I almost forgot, y'all. Anyways, what's next? Oh, Kanye. I kind of told you about this a little bit, but Kanye has gone all "Make America Great Again" on us, as I showed you some of his tweets.
So
some of the shit that's going on.
What is that? It's got to be some type of plan with this, or he's really like just lost it. Maybe it's a plan. I'm thinking it's going to get his name out there more. He's going to put some music out.
Got to get comfortable. Go
ahead.
Right,
get right. He got he going to have some music out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And this is a way for his name. Like, even though he is really famous, but he's going to be talked about. I'm not on social media, but I bet he's like the trending topic
for like days now. Yeah. He's wearing "Make America Great Again" hats. He's signing his autograph as Trump.
See, he just lost it, bro.
He's saying Obama did nothing for Chicago, which I agree with, but we're not going to get into that because I don't want to have everybody mad that, Obama was a president. That's it. He wasn't black.
Yeah, that's what people.
If Obama was black, he would have freed Big Meech. That's how I feel about it.
Oh my God!
I don't care if he would have freed Big Meech.
People are expecting so much out of president.
Yep.
They're going to be the president.
For someone to call him a black president, he was just a president.
He
did everything. Everybody, he bombed Syria like the white president.
Are they going to let Rodney and Craig and them?
God damn it! My camera is tripping right now. I don't know. But they need to. He should have freed Big Meech, my nigga.
Not gonna happen.
He should have freed Big Meech, and then I would have felt better about it, I guess. But whatever. It's all good. Yeah. So, what do you think of Kanye's music, Brent? Because people was trying to go out on me.
What is my opinion of Kanye's music?
Yeah, because I think you kind of know what I think already, but I don't think that Kanye is without talent.
I'll just say before you put yours out, I was never a huge Kanye fan. Does he have songs that I like? Yes. Does he have some albums in the past, his earlier albums I used to listen to? Never were one of my favorite albums, but I did listen. But I never was a huge Kanye fan.
Were you a fan at all?
Yeah, I like some of his stuff.
So you were a fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say I was ever a fan.
When you say fan, what is a fan?
Whenever he dropped something, you was like, okay, let me see what Kanye talking about.
No, not really. No.
Okay, yeah. So neither was I, but I don't think highly of him as a rapper at all. But people are like, you're crazy. I'm like,
I think
what?
I
don't know if it's just because I'm an R&B thug. I don't know. But
some people I might be wrong. This might be slightly disrespectful to him.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Kanye is a producer.
Yes.
That's what Kanye is.
He's rap.
That can rap. He could get on. He's not. I would say he's better than Dr. Dre as a rapper, but he's like a Dr. Dre. Mm-hmm. It's a good. Dr. Dre is a good
comparison. Producer
that also raps, but he's really a producer. That's what I think.
Well, I don't know. I really couldn't. I only thought of one album that I thought was like, okay, this whole body of work is good.
Which one?
I'm embarrassed to say. No, I'm just playing. What the fuck was the name of this album?
One of the college dropout.
Yeah, one of them shits. Not both of them though.
It was one of them.
Yeah.
See, I don't even. That's how I know I'm not like a true fan, because I don't even remember.
What was the one with Gold Digger on it?
I don't know. It's early.
I think Kanye makes good gimmick songs, and he doesn't do that anymore. He like tries to rap now, and I don't like it.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Good pop songs that can just stick around. They catchy.
Yeah.
Got a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like those. But I don't, everything else I skip. The Life of Pablo, trash, throw it away. Throw the whole fucking album away. I'm so mad that I downloaded that dumb shit.
Throw the whole thing in the garbage.
Throw the whole fucking Pablo.
Some people swear by that album though.
Throw it away. Throw it the fuck away.
I never really gave it a chance.
I'm going to play a clip right now of Jim Brown. Yeah, the legendary Jim Brown. He did an interview and some questions came up about Colin Kaepernick. And so I'm going to let that play. And then I'm going to get your opinion of it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Pause for a second.
Today, what are the topics of discussion that you have with Roger Goodell?
Oh, well, there were a lot of topics. The topics that I really addressed to him is dealing with those individuals that can make the decision for themselves, but the league now is trying to more or less monitor them. For example, I'm saying that players, you can legislate situations and you can talk about the helmet, butt, and all those things, but ultimately football is football, and you're going to have to make decisions based upon your quickness and what you think you see. So they were covering it in a sense that we all had an opinion. I was trying to deal with the kneeling rule. I didn't get an answer, but I think that we do the fans an injustice when we don't stand up for the national anthem or for the flag. I've been totally against that. But we had an opportunity to talk about it, and I think that's the main thing, the communication.
So, but do you understand, in a couple more minutes left here with Jim Brown, that you, late 60s, 70s, with Muhammad Ali and Bill Russell, okay, what you stood for in terms of social consciousness for players and peaceful protest, for you to say that there shouldn't be any kneeling, that folks kind of don't understand where that would be coming from you.
Well, you want me to explain it?
Please.
Quickly. We, as superstars during the day, we had our secret meeting, we had our private meeting, we had our discussions. We came out of those discussions knowing exactly what our goals were. Okay? That's the way that we approached it. And so the difference is that today the situation is you have one guy taking a knee. The other players on his team are not taking a knee. When we were united, we came out with our point. We're all together. So the big difference is if you got a gripe, work it out with your teammates and your organization, and then take it public. Don't have every guy out there with an individual position. That's never, you're never going to solve it.
Do you think Kaepernick should have a job in the NFL, Jim?
Well, that's the way you put it. I think that everybody should have a job that qualifies, but I think that there is a thing called entrepreneurship and ownership and investing in your business. And I tell you what I really think. I think that every player should understand how privileged he is to be able to have a voice and notoriety and to make all that kind of money. So if you're a player and you have that kind of situation, you should organize your other players, and then you all come out as a unit. Now, to directly say that this young man should be a quarterback, everyone should have an opportunity that has the ability. His ability is questioned to a certain degree. But if I was the general manager, I would not want to take him on because I would not know what he's going to do. And I would always want to know what my players are going to do, and they would come to me first, and we would discuss it. My problem with him is that he has a right to express himself, but he should not put himself out there as a one. That doesn't work.
I have 1 minute left before this show ends, and the radio network ends the show. What do you think LeBron's going to do in a couple months, Jim?
Almost anything he wants to. He's a great, great player. I think he might opt for Los Angeles.
You did that once upon a time. Didn't you leave Cleveland for Los Angeles once for a movie career?
Well,
back in the day?
After my football career, I knew I had to be in Los Angeles. Couldn't be in New York. If I was going into business, I'd go to New York.
Instead, you went to the movies.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim, I really appreciate you taking the time. I know you're going to be part of the draft tonight. Always appreciate when you take time to be on this show in person or on the phone all the way throughout the years, the NFL Network in here. I really appreciate it.
Well, that's one reason. Respect.
Thank you, Jim. That means a lot.
Thank you.
That means a ton of it.
Ooh, throw the whole Jim Brown away. Throw this cooning ass nigga away. Whoever he is today, throw him the fuck away. Brent, your thoughts, because I have lots more. Let me lube these lips up so I can talk some shit.
Let me go. Let me go.
Go ahead, get your issue before I fucking go in on this nigga.
Well, he kind of summed it up. What it is. But he was saying that the people need to be united. Like, it wouldn't make a difference because the people, like, they are working together.
It's weird that he thinks that Colin is just the only nigga that been kneeling. Isn't that fucking weird?
So it is
that
not
dementia. What is that?
It's not just Colin Kaepernick. It's other people. He's doing stuff.
He doesn't even know that this coalition that has started with the owners. There was a coalition before that they fucked over, a real one that was happening underground. But we're gonna speak about that later.
And then I don't agree with when he brought up the money, because that comes off as like
salty,
like you just saying
salty
because you guys are making a lot of money.
Salty,
broke
and salty.
This is what I say: the owners do have a right, because it is their business to say that. Like, they could say we don't want you to do it, but I don't understand why they do that, but they have a right because it is their business.
You know what's crazier than the owners doing this is another black man who used to be fist in the air on you fuck niggas in his day, saying this about someone who learned from him.
Yeah.
Like, my nigga, what are you talking about? Since when do you ever protest and you warn Massa?
And then he said,
gonna warn Massa?
And then he said he won't sign him because they don't know what he's going to do. They know exactly what he's going to do. He's going to kneel before the game and then get up and play football.
Yeah. Right after he's done kneeling, go out there and play football.
He does nothing that affect, like, it
You know
does
what
nothing.
is so crazy? That, a nigga who beat women for a living, Jim Brown, you bitch nigga,
okay,
beat women for a living, and suddenly you trying to act like Kaepernick done committed a crime or something just because he wants to stand up to people that look like your big milk dud headed ass.
I don't think he's saying he committed a crime.
He's making this like when he's saying you're going to do something to the team. What is so bad about a man wanting to stand up for the rights? I don't understand. I get that a team may not like it because they're racist, okay? And they're afraid that their white fans are going to be offended by this. That's right. All this is about.
That's exactly
because if you look
at
the NBA, and we're going to get NBA talk later, I promise y'all. But if you look at the NBA, the coaches, the players, everybody is talking about this, saying police ain't shit, pretty much, right? And
Correct.
This country don't care about black people, right?
Right.
The ratings are fucking soaring, my nigga. Why is that?
Well,
so you just have to say it has nothing to do with that. It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Well, the thing is with the NBA, obviously, I mean, is just keep it what it is, what it is. The NBA's target audience is young, black,
cool. You can say it. Cool people.
The NFL is
corny, white, old, racist.
Is old,
dusty,
stodgy,
boring. Want to hear country music the whole fucking time. So, it's so crazy. They don't be playing CardiB. They don't be playing. I bet you they ain't gonna play Count It Up, Count It Up, Count It Up.
I'm not even
count
just
it,
saying.
Count It Up. They don't play that shit at all.
Just the vibe, vibe is just a boring. Whack. I'm not even gonna go towards music or anything, but just the vibe, just the rules that they have in place. And how
you gotta
wear
your sock this high. It gotta be measured exact. You can't have too much of this color or that color.
It's just that is their target audience is that. Even the way they're broadcast, even they're not. Listen to the NBA.
Oh, you know I kills Chris Collinsworth, bitch.
But I'm just saying, listen to the NBA play-by-play, the color guy, their analysts or whatever, and then listen to the NFL's people. It's a completely different vibe just on how you watching the game.
It ain't for us.
So that's what they're trying to set. So
no kneeling, no darkies. You darkies can't kneel here, okay?
So they feel like
this nigga
kneeling,
said is disrespecting the flag. Jim Brown said standing up for black people and protesting is disrespecting.
I wish I could talk to him. Like I want to know, like
he is bought and sold, nigga. They done stirred that motherfucking spoon in that coffee cup in front of him.
I want to know how before the game. I want to know really. I really want to ask him this. Like I really do. He said that when somebody kneels, it's doing the fans injustice.
Yeah, how?
Like how?
The fans don't.
Half of the fans don't even stand up.
Yeah, you gotta force them to.
And they
guilted
some stands are standing up because they're taking a piss. Some fans are standing up because they're in the concession stand.
Yeah. It's funny. It's only a problem because we're doing it, and that's why I like that it's happening. I'm so glad they're bothered by it.
I want to know what's the injustice. That's what I want to know.
Nothing. He's doing what his master told him to do. Master say, you gonna get out there, boy. You gonna say what I say to say. Master tell you what to do, or your black ass is gone.
I think what it is he maybe in my mind maybe he feels like what he was dealing with back then is a real
jealous.
Problem.
You know what it is?
And what we are dealing with is not a real problem.
Because their piece right after Jim Crow, and the sickest part too when he brought up that money is he was thinking like back in his day they was protesting too because they wanted more money.
Right.
And now that he's like, shit, if I was playing making millions, I'll shut the hell up and do what Master say.
Yeah.
He wanted them niggas. That's why him and Ray Lewis, they you're never gonna know what the coalitions and the things that's going on with the kids. Everybody don't know what's going on underneath. You old niggas, you cooning ass niggas don't know what's going on. There's still people that are going to handle this for us. We don't need y'all no more. Thank you, Jim Brown, but you can go ahead and die now, okay?
Damn.
Bye. This nigga, I feel like he's dead. The Jim Brown that I loved is dead to me. Whoever this nigga is right here, y'all can have him. We need a draft trade. Who we trade? We trading him. We trading him, Brent. You know for who?
Who?
We trading him for the white boy, Larry Bird. Let's trade him for Larry Bird.
Okay.
I take Larry Bird.
I thought you was going to say like Popovich.
No, that's too high up for him.
That's not a fair trade.
Yeah, Pop. The only way Pop will be a good trade is if Muhammad Ali did this cooning ass shit. I know he turned in his grave looking at his homeboy doing this shit. He probably just turned his back on him like, nigga, I don't even know you no more.
Damn.
Can't believe this shit.
Damn.
Nigga's crazy. Anyways, Cavs won. Game 7. I know you happy, nigga.
Man.
I know you happier than I am that the Cavs won.
That was a stressful game. I needed that win.
I know you did.
It would have been a rough week.
You gonna get it tonight too.
Ooh. That's what I'm talking about.
If we would have lost, you wasn't getting shit. Nothing, nigga.
I could have helped you out.
Nope.
I could have,
Nope. I don't.
You know what I could do for you.
Don't touch me with your Golden State Warriors shorts on. You ain't slick, nigga.
We ain't playing y'all yet.
Whatever.
Take some comfortable shorts.
You know we ain't gonna get there, Brent. Don't play with me.
You don't know.
I'm hoping.
You don't know.
I'm hoping something happens. I'm hoping something.
It looked bad though. I can't front.
Fuck you.
It did. That's why I was worried. LeBron really, what he averaged? 47 that series?
Oh, God.
I'm not going to front. That looked bad.
My nigga, hey, I'm just happy that he did not give the fuck niggas those drafts that they been saving
oh my
up.
God.
I know you niggas been saving up drafts.
They were going to flame LeBron.
You niggas wanted to save up some drafts so he could lose in the first round. Guess what? Nice try, bitch nigga. He didn't. Ha. He didn't. So shout out to the Cavs. Shout out to all the LeBron fans. We got one, y'all. This next round is going to be tough. Cavs, Raptors. How do you see it going?
Man, I might not be the popular opinion here, but I'm not believing the Raptors beating the Cavs until I see otherwise.
Why?
Because anytime them niggas see LeBron on the other side of the court,
they bitch up.
They bitch up.
You know what? I had just found out from some friends of mine that, was saying some shit that DeMar DeRozan just don't got no Hart.
He don't got no Hart?
No Hart.
No Hart.
Yeah, no Hart.
Damn, that's what you need if you about to take out LeBron.
Well, what about their bench? Because that has really been Captain Save a Hole all season.
I would say, as I was watching you watched the Raptors heavy this year. I watched them sometimes. And now I started watching them a little bit. And their bench reminds me of when I watched the Bulls a lot and Derrick Rose was at his peak when they had a nice bench.
Way before he was paper mache knees
Shut up.
and everything.
Don't. Hey.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Cool. Go ahead.
Relax. But
go ahead.
Their bench remind me of that Bulls bench. That was a really good bench. Their second unit can compete with a lot of teams' first unit. And from watching the playoffs, that gives me like a little bit of belief that they can beat the Cavs, but I still don't believe until it happens because that bench is going to be a problem, and the Cavs really have.
Stop shaking the table, my nigga. Goddamn.
My bad. The Cavs
strong up in here.
Yeah,
this is ladies.
The Cavs don't have a bench, but they have LeBron. So I just got to see otherwise before I pick against LeBron.
I mean, every year I've picked LeBron to beat Toronto because those two, their two superstars just never really show up in the big moments. But now they got this supporting cast with, DeLon and Van Vliet.
Yeah, that bench is nice.
They got a lot of niggas on that team that really be showing the fuck up.
Right.
Whenever the two stars start to, fall off. So that's what makes me nervous. We don't even have a
y'all problem.
Fuck a bench, my nigga.
Y'all don't have another person that really can get buckets.
We don't have a Kyrie.
For real.
And that's why I said we should have fucking got the nigga in Charlotte. We should have really went after him.
Kemba Walker would be great. We
should have went after
him. Y'all need someone else that can create buckets, create shots for other people, draw double teams. Yep. Kevin Love was supposed to do that, but he never really post up no more. He's just a spot up shooter. It
don't look good, man. But I'm riding, my nigga. I'm riding. And I like, I like Toronto.
Yeah, I know. You've been watching them heavy.
I'm riding with my Cavs. I'm till the wheels fall off this bitch.
That's
till the wheels fall off.
You was in here hype today.
I was screaming so much. I was going crazy. Ada was like, "Oh my God, he's left. Come in and leave." I was like, "Man, my bad." Okay, so give me a prediction before the series. Give me a numbers prediction and a winner.
Cavs in 7.
Shit, yeah. 7. It's going to take 7.
Yeah, it will take 7.
And the sad part is we not at home now, so we ain't got that home court advantage. You're going to have to win a game in Toronto.
They need to steal one of these first ones.
Drake going to be on the sideline being like Lance Stevenson. I already know. He's going to be blowing in LeBron ear and all types of shit. I already know.
The Cavs need to steal one of these first 2.
They need to. They can come in and rob a nigga.
Steal one of these first 2.
Oh, man. So we saw, your Sixers beat up on Miami, and then Boston went to the stretch with Milwaukee. So now they're in the second round. Boston continues to amaze me. I actually picked Milwaukee to win that series. I lost, and of course I picked Philly to win, but now these two teams come in. Boston is without 2 of their stars and still winning, still flourishing. And now they come up against Philly, who has just been red hot. They won their last 21 without Embiid. They was balling with and without him. Go ahead.
To keep it I do.
I know you don't believe in the Sixers that much. Go ahead.
The streak was against. They played a lot of Orlando.
Doesn't matter.
A lot of Detroit.
Doesn't matter. You still got to win those games in the stretch.
They are good.
They're very young.
They are good.
And a lot of young teams don't finish well in the stretch.
No, that was good, but I was just saying
that they didn't.
That streak wasn't as impressive as it looks from the jump, being that I was checking it out. But they are, as I watched them all season, they are a good team. They move the ball. They got shooters everywhere.
Strategy. They got a system.
They got a big man that can score. He can shoot. He can post up.
Shots.
He can block shots. Yes. And they got a very, very poor man's LeBron.
I knew you was gonna throw a shot at my nigga.
I can't.
Why can't you get on the Ben Simmons bandwagon?
I don't like him like that, man. I don't.
You know what? And I like him, and he don't even got a jump shot. So that tells you right there, I'm stretching for him.
Nah.
I just, I think he's gonna be all right.
He's very, very, very poor LeBron.
It's okay.
I like Embiid. I'm just not I'm not really big on like centers. Like I don't really like watching, but he's nice.
I can't wait to tell AO you not trusting the process.
I just don't. I said they're good.
You're not a Sixers fan right now. You sounding like you're not a Sixers fan.
I'm not like I'm not like how I used to be with Iverson.
This is the time though. This is the time.
I don't have anybody on the team that I love to watch play.
It doesn't matter. You're just supposed to jump on the bandwagon because Philly technically has the easiest route to the championship, my nigga. They really do.
Yeah, Boston. Now Boston would be a good series, but they lost to dude. Jaylen Brown pulled his hamstring.
See what I'm saying? This is an easy route right here. I feel like
you think. Just jumping ahead. You think they would beat the Cavs or the Raptors?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. All healthy? Yeah.
The Raptors?
Yeah. They hot. They hot. They doing everything right. I can't hate.
They're good. They run a good offense. They got shooters.
They doing everything right.
I mean, they are good.
JJ Redick he's doing exactly what I thought he would have been doing a long time ago. Now he done woke up. Like, they just look right. They look right.
They like the Clippers like a few years ago.
Well, the Clippers never got out of the first round, so there's that.
No, the Clippers got out
Wait,
the first round.
they did. I'm tripping. Not in a while, though.
No, they was getting out the first round.
When?
They was getting to like the second round and losing.
Okay, so that's what okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Clippers, I don't think that the Clippers have ever been taken serious by anyone. Ever.
Yeah, because the Clippers are in the West and they never were better than the Warriors.
The Clippers.
The Spurs.
Have never, ever scared anybody.
You got a point.
I think people are scared of the 76ers.
No, the Sixers are good.
They're scary. You know why? Because these niggas are young. They don't even know what they're doing.
They're good.
They don't even fucking know.
They're fucking good. I just don't have somebody on the team that I really like to watch play.
That's sad. Because you really could. You don't jump on. Don't hop on, Brent.
The Sixers?
Don't hop on Ben Simmons.
I never will.
Look at the. You never will. What if the nigga really just start balling and you just gonna say no? You sound like a hater.
He'll never be like my favorite player.
Who cares? Nobody asked you if he gonna be your favorite player.
So what did you saying?
If you gonna say the nigga nice, like I fuck with him, like
I say good.
Get out of here, Brent. You're a hater. You're a hater. He's not Iverson. I get it. Okay. Get over. You sound like these Jordan fans. You don't want to. This is sad. I really think this has a lot to do with Iverson. This is disgusting. We're moving on. We're moving on. I can't believe you. Houston, Utah.
What?
Okay, next. Golden State, New Orleans.
What?
Next. So let's talk about who was Gon Fishin.
Okay.
Okay, so what's next for Oklahoma? I mean, Russell.
Man, listen, bro. What they gonna do with Westbrook?
You know, I picked Utah.
You did
early.
I picked.
As soon as I saw the matchup, I said I got Utah, and people said to me I was crazy. I said Russell is going to fuck this up.
He had that one amazing game. Well, the last game he played good too, didn't
he? He went a whole quarter without shooting the ball to prove a point. Dog.
The last game he shot like 40-something.
He made up.
Yo, what they gonna do, bro? What are they gonna do?
Is Paul George staying?
Fuck no.
No. Melo had, I wish I had the quote, but Melo said something to the effect of, I wasn't used properly. I'm a star. I'm supposed to basically get heavy volume, and they didn't use me properly, and that's probably why we lost. So I probably need to go somewhere where people respect that I am like a 1 or a 2 at least, at worst. And that's what he said. What do you think of Melo thinking that he's a 1 or a 2 on another team?
Not on a good team.
So on the Magic? The Knicks? He should have stayed?
Yeah. No good team. Think of the good teams. What good team is going to put Melo in and he's a number 2 or 1 or 2?
And he can barely dunk.
And he can, for real. I think Melo got a role on the team.
Definitely.
He can be
He's a
scorer.
Closer. I feel like he should have been their closer.
He can still score.
I feel like he should have been their closer.
Yeah, but I just
that 90s basketball, that one-on-one, last minutes of the game, I give Melo that. I feel like, one-on-one with somebody, he'll get somebody buckets still in the fourth. But you don't go to that all game. That's not the plan.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He gotta have a role. Like he could still be an important part on the team, but real contenders 1 or 2, I can't really see it on any of the teams that are contenders right now.
So what they about to do, dog?
That's what I'm saying. What's they about to do? Is Westbrook ever going to change?
A lot of people be saying how dope Westbrook is, but I bet you none of them niggas want him on their team.
Westbrook is dope. That's the thing.
But do you want him on your team?
No. I don't. And he's dope.
He dope.
But it's so crazy to watch him play. It's like, bruh, the game should be so easy for you, but you make it so hard.
I just think that he doesn't have the IQ.
I think he's so like mad and just trying to prove something all the time.
But you prove that by winning and showing people that you're a true point guard by passing the ball, sharing it, getting your team involved. And whenever niggas, you know what I'm saying, let you loose and you get loose. Do
you really think he does all this because he really is trying to get stats?
Yeah, for sure. The triple-double shit, yeah. You called it this time?
Yeah, my bad. So if that's the case, then that's the problem.
I know, but you saw how they fed into it. The whole team was letting them get the rebounds.
Well,
and shit.
the last
so
year,
that's all that matters
I feel like the last year they did it because they knew they weren't even trying to be really good. They were just going to let Westbrook.
Okay, so what about this year?
That's what I'm saying. What are they going to do? Like, are you still like? Why are y'all letting y'all point? What is the point? What is the point?
Throw it away. Throw Oklahoma away. Portland, what they about to do? Throw it away. It don't work.
It's not going.
It don't work.
They need something else, or they need to throw, like you said, throw it away.
It don't work.
Because the two guards are nice.
One of them got to go.
But they ain't nice enough to
One of them gotta go.
win the shit. One of them got to go?
Yeah. You got to go get somebody else. It don't work. Them two, it don't work.
Yeah, they need somebody else. For sure.
It's too much like one-on-one basketball to me.
Yeah, and that's why they got swept. Because they just depend on them to make amazing shots over and over again. And when a team can play them for a series
and match up, that's what New Orleans did.
Yeah, like you might run into them during the season and they on and y'all like, man, we just got off the flight, fuck, and they cook y'all. But in the
series, niggas is gonna catch on to that shit. If you got a good coach, anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Nah.
Okay, Spurs, what they gonna do? Kawhi is not coming back. He not fucking with them. I don't know what's going on.
You don't think he coming back?
He ain't signed it. Why ain't signed that big ass contract?
Wait up, they gave him a big contract and he said nah?
He paused. Wait, let's see.
You think he feel like that because the team is so old?
I don't know. Who doesn't want to play for Pop? I don't know. None of this makes sense.
It's
to me.
no one else on the squad.
Dog.
You got
you
Manu.
always got a chance when you got
Manu
Pop.
Is about to retire probably.
Be respectful though.
I said he's about to retire.
Okay.
I like Manu.
Okay.
Tony Parker is about to retire. Done. It's sad to see him how it's like, damn,
he's
Tony Parker.
He's taking somebody's spot right now.
Paul Gasol.
Throw him away.
You got the point guard dude. Okay. The young point guard that can probably be good.
What's his name?
Danny Green.
Throw him away.
See what I'm saying? LaMarcus Aldridge, okay.
Patty Mills, I still fuck with him.
Patty Mills is a good player to have on your team.
It's time to throw a lot of these niggas away.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Pop can make something happen with some new people, but that nucleus that he been winning with for so long is about, they had to really stretch to get this playoffs this year. Like
Minnesota. Throw it away.
Throw it away.
It was put together, and it made a good run. But
man, I see
your boy Derrick Rose. Is he retiring? This is it. This is it.
He played good.
So
why would he retire? He's still
come back for 82 more games, Brent.
He still got an Adidas contract. He got to play out, so he gonna keep playing.
This is embarrassing.
He got broke off by Adidas. What you talking about?
His body is broke off. Okay, nigga.
But did you see him getting buckets, though?
I did. You know what? He sat in ice for 6 months, too, nigga.
No, he didn't.
It seemed like 6 months. He was.
What the hell are you talking about?
How long was he out?
Wait, when he was contemplating playing again? I mean, my man, he had to get his thoughts right.
It's almost like the whole season started over in the playoffs for him. Get the fuck out of here. Throw him away.
Damn.
Throw him away. Miami. What they gonna do? Is D Wade coming back? Would you come back if you were D-Wade? If I come back, I'm playing with LeBron. Fuck it. That's the only way.
He not leaving. He not leaving Miami again.
Oh, my battery says 10%.
He not leaving Miami again. Not. Why are you leaving? Where are you going?
If he gonna still play, if he still want to compete, why would you stay there? They're not gonna compete.
They are gonna compete
for a championship.
Oh no.
Okay, cool.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. Why would you just want to play 82 games and
how much
in
money
the first
you
round? He's on 1 year, free agent.
He a free agent right now?
Yeah, babe. Could you go get my charger though? Because I swear the iPad's gonna die. Hurry up.
Where is your charger?
It's in the room on the couch. I'll do an intermission. I'll sing to everybody.
All right.
Hurry up. Hey, you guys. So I'm going to sing to you while Brent goes gets my charger. Let me see what song I'm going to sing. Let's see. I'm kidding. I'm not going to sing. Y'all do not want me to sing because it's not very good at all. But anyways, shit, the camera's going all over the place right now. Next team, Milwaukee. Why the fuck didn't Brandon Jennings play? Your thoughts on that?
Maybe the coach doesn't think he plays defense.
You think they needed defense more than offense? Because as we know, the NBA will definitely play a nigga that can't play D for some offense.
When did Brandon Jennings get there?
A couple weeks before the season ended.
What was their rotation at point guard? It was Bledsoe and Delly?
And there's another dude too.
The dude that won Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
So where he gonna fit in? Who he taking minutes from?
He gonna fit because first of all, Delly shouldn't even be on the court. Let's just be clear. That's clear. Delly shouldn't be on the court, and the rookie dude wasn't doing shit. You gotta. To me, this is how I feel. When you're in a situation like that, you gotta find out. Like there's some guys who are talented who can really, really play, and then you got some savages. Brandon Jennings is a savage, and you should.
What makes him a savage?
He gets hot, like, you know what I'm saying.
So you saying he could just go off? He could win a game. For
gave him a shot. He makes magic. Okay, it's dangerous sometimes, but in a situation like this, I feel like you should have gave a nigga a shot. You needed scoring. You needed points.
I mean, I was wondering too if they was ever going to put him in, but it seemed like he was the fourth guard. Like it was.
Yeah, the fourth. He was. I can't believe it. A nigga that's really can shoot the shit out of the ball was the fourth guard. But I mean, I didn't see Brandon complain one time, so that is fucking amazing. Like that shows growth.
Yeah,
because you know, old Brandon would have been a little childish about this.
Right.
But he sat there and I mean, the nigga was cheering like that's a pro right there.
Right.
That's a fucking pro.
That's good.
So I respect that out of him. So what's Milwaukee? What's next? Because they can't just have the Greek freak. It just doesn't work. He doesn't create any shots for anyone else.
I feel like Milwaukee needs a new coach or something.
Well, yeah, you know, I don't even know how to pronounce that nigga name that got the job. Perp.
I hate to say that. I don't know how this stuff's going, but I felt like their basketball wasn't like how the league is now, the good teams and their offense and moving. Unless you got LeBron.
It's a wash.
You gotta move the ball. It gotta be cutters. You know what I'm saying? Like they weren't that good at that. They got, you know, Giannis is good. He's going to be a problem for people. He's going to put up numbers. He's going to fill the stat sheet. But in times, you're going to have to get an offense that's going to actually get you some easy looks, some easy layups, you know, exploit mismatches and things like that. Their offense
that's what Bledsoe, isn't he the point guard?
Yeah, but he was sometime he had a couple good games, but I feel like they need a better system. I felt like their system was just Bledsoe drive the lane hard, hope for a kick out, and we'll get some shots.
Clear out and give it to Greek freak.
Yeah, that was it. And in Middleton, you knocked down some jumpers for us because they got people that can play. I just feel like they got to get a better
coach. Start there, and then go get some better
scheme.
Role players.
Yeah.
They need a legit number 2.
And a couple more shooters.
Yeah.
along with Middleton is one, obviously, but they need a couple more true snipers.
What about Indiana? They took the Cavs to 7.
Indiana surprised me.
This team just looks terrible to me. I mean, the way they
I wouldn't say they're terrible.
The way they play is terrible.
They're not good, but they have some people that can play.
Hart.
They got some people that can play.
They got some people that can actually play. Oladipo can play.
Oladipo can play.
He can play.
Coming from where was he last year?
Oklahoma.
Yeah, where they said no one else can play on the team. Yeah, okay. But yeah, he can play. They got some people that are good. They got
need more.
They're not a threat to win.
They were the 5th seed, which is really good for them.
Yeah, that was a good year. They were supposed to win 12 games this year.
So this was a win. Miami. Yeah.
Miami needs offense bad.
Are you sure? Oh, we did already talk about Miami?
We did not.
We didn't?
We just talked about D Wade.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Miami.
From watching the Heat, they need another bucket getter.
And they got to get rid of Whiteside.
Whiteside looks so bad. What's up with him?
He's miserable.
Why?
He wants to be the man.
But he's not good enough.
He doesn't know that, Brent. You can't tell that nigga that.
He gotta know he's not that good.
Not the way he talking. He think he that nigga. He don't even understand why he on the bench. And then you know what's so disgusting about him? I was a fan.
You were.
From the beginning, I thought he was going to be good. And I still think he's going to be good. But if he cuts through the lane and they don't pass him the ball, he just goes, oh.
Yeah, he sulks a lot.
Yeah, like a bitch.
But he's just not that good.
He can be good.
He can be good.
I think that mentally he's fucked, and so he can't even play.
Let me stop saying he's not that good. He's not number 1 player on the team.
No,
good.
Or number 2. I think that he would be a really. If we had him over Tristan, I would be happy as shit.
Yeah, he can be a good.
But he can't have that mentality that he.
I think he feels like he's best player in the team good, and I think that's wrong, and that's leading him to a lot of frustration.
Yeah. So Miami,
they need another scorer. They had, as I was watching that series against the Sixers, they're good defensively, but the dude Winslow, not a shooter.
I can't believe when they drafted him and people was telling me he was going to develop into a shooter. I used to be like, what?
No, he's not. He plays D, hustles, but he's
what
not
did I call him?
Tony Allen.
That's what I call him.
That's what you call him.
I gave him.
He's not as good defensively as Tony Allen, but he's.
I said that too. I said he's better offensively than Tony Allen, but Tony Allen's better defensively than him.
Yeah, he's not as good defensively. They just need, like I said, Dragic can play, but he's not a straight get bucket point guard. He's really a point guard.
True.
He can score. At the end of those games, it was just D Wade.
Yeah. They
needed somebody else.
So Wizards, last team. There's drama there. So much drama.
Yeah, it's weird.
So who got to go?
They had high hopes for the Wizards this year.
John Wall got to go.
John Wall got to go?
He got to go. You know why? It seemed like the rest of the team is over here and he's on the outside. That's
why do you think that?
Just because when he was out and injured and they went on that run, they were winning, and they kept making little jokes at him. You remember how I told you how anything can be said and mistaken on social media as some type of petty shade or whatever. So the players were doing interviews about some of the stuff they said, and they were like, no, it wasn't aimed at John Wall. He did an interview and said, yeah, they was talking about me.
Yes, he did.
You remember that? I showed it to you, did I not?
Yeah, you did.
He came out and said, yep, they was talking about me. They told me, and I told them niggas, fuck them niggas. But we still got to play together. We're a team. And I told them when I come back, I am going to share the ball. I am going to be a team player. We all still going to eat. He said that, and what did he proceed to do in that first round?
Driving the 4 niggas. Relentlessly driving to 4 people. But, I mean...
Oh, God.
He's balls. He's good.
Yeah, he does. He's a good player, but it's tough. You got to, as a point guard, you got to know that Bradley Beal's your best shooter on the floor. And if you're not feeding this nigga, you concerned with your own layup. That's everybody's not eating, my nigga.
He be driving relentlessly as a numerous people.
Yes.
Like the shit is clearly closed up.
Yeah.
He just puts his head down and drive in there, bro.
So that's why I feel like they might get rid of him, just because it's like.
No, they got someone they gonna trade him.
Yeah.
Didn't he just get a deal?
No, Bill just got the deal.
Oh, okay. So, maybe they will.
Yeah, so we'll see. That's all the teams, my nigga.
Damn.
That's all the teams. Yeah, that's all the teams. Let me close this bitch out with a song. Do you want to pick a song, or can I pick it again?
You can pick again.
You let me pick everything.
You on a roll. Your team won.
Everything. My team fucking
You just
won.
had a good night.
My team fucking won.
Got this jersey on.
Let me say bye and thank you to you guys for joining me for the iHeartMiko podcast. Shout out Baby Daddy for joining me. Shout out Omar Kelly for joining me. Shout out Tax for joining me. This is episode 113. Shit. I don't even know what to play for real. Oh, I know what I wanted. This is the song I want to go out to because I love this song. You just listen.